David De Gea, 7 shots on target,
He said
7
looking like he's
goals.
trying to wing this one into the top.
Oh, he's laid it to
Hello, and welcome. Thanks, nice to have you back. I'm your host today, Oluwashemi Lore Kante's cousin Lavish, whichever one you want to call me. And we're back for the 2023-2024 season.
Right.
Firstly, congratulations to Julie. Getting married now. Mrs. TF3, you know.
Come on. Great wedding.
We put a ring on it as brothers and went to... So she's in the honeymoon, like for the whole year, honeymoon.
Put a ring on it as brothers.
You know what I mean? Like Mrs. Tier 3, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. But yeah, we love you guys. Anyway, let's get into it, to the meat and bones of this season. As
New phrase.
Yeah, what do you mean? Did you interrupt? Don't interrupt me.
My fault.
Anyway, yeah, so guys, the TL's been rumbling to start of the season. Arsenal fans and United fans always at each other's throats. But who has more to prove this season, Banks? Ten Hag or Mikel Arteta?
Which manager's been here? It's going to be his 5th season. I feel like one of them has been here for 2
Is that
years.
rhetorical?
Yeah, it's rhetorical.
Okay.
Glad you picked that.
Yeah, so...
There's one manager that's been here for 5 seasons and has only improved the last couple of seasons and big improvements. But don't do that.
Chim, just quickly, whilst we're doing this, I'll just need you to just do some things for me. Get up Ten Hag's spend since he's been here for me.
We're doing off for spend.
No, because we need some facts now. We need some facts now. No, because you're talking, but just whilst
not even time on the time on the training.
That's a good point.
Right, cool,
I thought that's a good point. So
cool.
go on.
So there's one manager, Mikel Arteta, that's been here 5 years.
Yeah.
Was in a title challenge last season.
Yeah.
Didn't get over the line.
Okay.
Now spent 200 million plus, looking to spend more.
Okay.
I feel like the expectations for you next season should be pretty high. I feel like
you're not answering the question.
I feel like the expectations for you lot next season should be pretty high. Okay. This is not me saying the expectations for United shouldn't be high. Mm-hmm. This is not me saying that United should be able to just cruise and maybe get 4th position, whatever. I want the expectations to be high for United. I feel like we've had a lot of seasons where we've always thought, you know what, if we get top 4 this year is a blessing. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know who would that. For the first time in a while, it feels like there's a plan at United, and it feels like we've got a manager that's like sort of organising it and putting us in the right space, right direction to move forward. So this is not me saying I want United to have low expectations to be battling for top 4. I actually want us to be going for the title, 100%. I think if there's ever a season, if there's ever a gap for a team to go for the title, it's this season. Don't let this new group that Man City are going to put together win a title. They're going to sign a lot of young players this. They're going to sign a lot of young players this year, and it's going to take a while for them to adapt to the pressures of being at a top club. If there's ever a time for a club to come and shake the table and disrupt some shit, it's this season. And I think United should have those expectations. But if we're talking about who's got the most expectations, who's got more pressure to perform this season, has to 100% be Arsenal. Has to 100% be Arsenal. No doubt.
I feel like, to answer this question honestly, there's more expectation on Mikel Arteta than Erik Ten Hag. And part of it is to do with how we performed last season, but also part of it is our fan base. I feel like it's very difficult, no matter what season it is, for you to say any manager post Alex Ferguson has more expectation than another manager that's supposed to be competing, because Man United, and this is facts, Man United, as much as you don't want to admit it, control a lot of the rhetoric and the media. So no matter how you lot do, it's always fine. Like, no matter how you lot do, you panic, it's turmoil and everyone screams, and then no matter how you lot do, it's like, okay, calm. You always find the silver lining in how you perform.
So you're saying,
in the sense that if you lot come, let me finish, because I didn't interrupt you in your soliloquy
my
of
fault.
10 minutes, yeah? When you lot finish 4th, or if you lot finish 4th next season, or finishing 4th in the Carabao Cup, you lot will look for the silver lining in it. Or if you finish 4th this season and you're in an FA Cup, it's up, you know what? 2nd season in, 2 years into his project, maintain top 4 stability, won the FA Cup. We builded. Last year, Carabao Cup, this year, FA Cup. Regardless of how much you spend. Now, I've already answered the question in saying Mikel Arteta, there's more in his head, because the only way he should be up for finishing 2nd. But taking it away from Erik Ten Hag, and the problem is not just Ten Hag, is like the Man United thing. You lot have finished second before with Mourinho, with Oli, and the fact you haven't kicked on both seasons, it will seem like you panicked in the moment, but in the grand scheme of things, it was fine for you lot. So I don't think there's ever an expectation for you lot to be. I don't think you guys are gonna. No matter who we put you with, whether it's Arteta, whether it's with Pep, whether it's with Klopp, whether it's with Poch, I don't think there's ever going to be a time where we'll be like, okay, there's more expectation for a United manager than his rivals. But just because you lot move the goalpost, you won't see it.
Cap.
No, you won't. You won't see it. You won't see it because if we look at how much Ten Hag spent or how much you lot spent post Ferguson, every season more or less you lot should challenge.
No,
every season, you lot should be in the mix.
Money thing, it would, like clearly it's shown that it's not a straight money thing, is it?
What's shown is clearly shown it's not money.
The
thing.
correlation, it's the correlation between the money we spent and actually competing.
But everybody said City's a money thing.
When we spent all this money, there's been so much other things that's been going wrong with the club that has shown that just throwing money at the problem is never going to solve it. I agree in the sense that. When we have done well, we've never built on it. I 100% agree with that. I think back to Mourinho when we finished second and we gave him Dallo, Fred.
But that point is what's happened, what's been the repercussions of not doing in the fan base? What's been the repercussions of not kicking on from doing well? That's my point. What do you mean in the fan base? Because in reality, when we step off the internet, managers get sacked. Mourinho got sacked. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer after finishing second and then flunking the next season got sacked. He got sacked because he flunked the next season,
he finished second. He finished second in 21. Next season, we're flipping 7th or whatever in 2022. He gets sacked
at the end of the season.
Not at the end of the season, mid-season. Same with Mourinho.
I feel. Be honest.
I'm being honest.
Be honest.
I'm trying to.
See, okay, that's a different.
I'm trying to.
Because I just don't. I don't think you'll see it because you're inside it. But as rival fans, no matter how you lot perform, not that it's always good enough, but you lot can't lose.
I disagree.
United fans can't lose. When Liverpool shat the bed or bottled the league with 2 points or whatever, when there was 7 points clear against Man City in January or whatever, we laughed at them. Even though they finished with how many points, Chim 95 or however well you did, but City still pipped you to it. We laughed at them when they lost to Wolves on the last day, when they beat Wolves on the last day and then City turned them over. We laughed like Liverpool, they were good, but do you get what I mean? Now, when you lot finished second, and this is taking it away from the question, I've already answered the Ten Hag. When you lot finished second with Mourinho, or when you lot finished second with Oli, it was like, okay, we finished second. Like it wasn't a thing of like.
Was we supposed to compete for the title that season?
No, but you can't use that.
No, but like if we're looking at, you're talking about the expectations always get changed. Was we supposed to compete for the title in that 2021 season?
Was we supposed to compete for the title
last season?
Yeah. Arsenal? That's why I said you can't use that. Was Arsenal supposed to compete for the title last season?
It was never a title race though, was it? Like,
what do you mean?
For United under Ole, like we were second, but it was always a distant second.
But here's the thing: when you mess up the next season, I think Mourinho. What happened? Where did you finish after Mourinho? When you finished second, you come fourth or something.
We finished sixth.
Okay, but when the next season occurs, it's never we should have kicked on from second going first because that means you pip City. It's more so we weren't even supposed to be second last season.
It's not a case of.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
It's not a case of we wasn't supposed to be second. Like cool, being second, we were there. That's calm. In terms of like when you look at who was it in 2018, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, whatever. It's the case of we didn't do anything to close the gap. The next step after you finish second is to see what you can do to close the gap. When we finished second, we bought Dallo, Fred, and Lee Grant. What the fuck is that going to do to close the gap?
Okay, and then when you finish...
It's the same thing 2021. We finished second in 2021. Who did we sign? Donny van der Beek, Ahmad, Pelestri.
And where did you finish when you signed Ronaldo, Sancho, and Varane?
We finished sixth. We finished
second.
Sixth. No, we finished sixth.
Finished sixth, and then you signed, and then what did we say was the expectation from there? Because I'm sure when you signed them, we were like, okay, you lot have signed these lot, and it's like, okay, that means you have to challenge, you have to be better. I think you finished sixth.
I think.
Where did they finish that season?
We finished sixth.
You bought them free, and you lot said
I said the perception is going to be a super team. I said once we signed Ronaldo,
you're in challenge though.
I 100% thought we challenged.
And what happened when you didn't? You didn't. You were like, okay, anyway, because it gets
What
to
do you mean?
October.
What do you
because
want me to do?
It gets to October. It gets to October.
What did you want?
and
Like,
then-
what did you actually want me to do? Like, in terms of,
But if what I'm saying is, if other teams were in the same position, because United fans, there's many. You lot hold us. You would hold us to the fire. You hold us.
you're actually a bum for this. You're actually a bum for this because when we see that we collapsed that season. We actually collapsed, and we all held Ole and the team to account. The fact that it just wasn't good enough.
All right, so cool. Let's move that aside now. I've already answered the question, and you said Arteta. We've agreed in that. What do you expect from Erik ten Hag this season then?
I want a title charge, or at least
What
one.
does that even mean?
I wanted to.
So because you laughed at us for this title charge,
I laughed at you for bottling it.
Everyone's like, yeah, we bottled it. But Arsenal, like, we had a title charge. It was exciting. We look forward to football, and you laughed at it in the grand scheme of things.
No.
Do you want to be honest now? Because that's what you want.
I'm being honest. I'm being honest. I'm being honest.
What we have is what you want. What we did is what you want. Is what you're saying you want.
No, I don't want to bottle. Like if
it's a title charge.
Bro, if we're nine,
it's a title charge.
9 games,
it's a title charge.
If 9 games towards the end of the season and we're top by 5 points and we end up losing the league by like 7 or 8 points, I swear to God, if you see me celebrating that shit, just kill me now.
We didn't celebrate though.
Dead me, bro.
We didn't celebrate though.
You lot celebrate. You lot said what? 90 points. What? You was on track for 90 points or some dumb shit like that.
This is revisionism is crazy.
I'm not revising nothing, bro. I'm not revising nothing. I'm not revising nothing.
So
I'm telling you, you're saying we want what you. No, the hell we don't. We don't want what you lot had last season because you lot was not chasing. You lot were not chasing. You lot were not chasing City last season. You were in the lead. You were front runners.
So you don't want it. So you want to.
What 34 out of the 38 game weeks you was top.
Yeah.
You finished second. We don't want that.
Okay,
I can promise you that.
So what? So you want to be second and you want to run after City?
No, I want it to be close. Like if we get to the final 2 games or whatever, and we're still in that race, it's still realistic. We've done that's a good season. That's a good season. But if you're if we're front running and we bottle it, it's a bottle. Call it what it is.
Okay. So, but did Arsenal challenge? They just bottled it. It wasn't challenging.
No, you challenged 100%. But you bottled it.
So we're saying the same thing because the outcome is if you win or you don't. The outcome is if the grand scheme of things is do you win or you don't win. You've not once said you just want.
I want us to win.
Ten Hag just needs to win because that's what Arsenal fans are saying now. Arteta just has to win the league.
Yeah. That's what I want. That's what I want from Ten Hag as well.
No, but here you've come and you said, "Oh yeah, Ten Hag just needs to challenge," and that's what Spurs and that was doing with Pochettino.
And that's great for Spurs. When the hell was Spurs challenging before? Like we're not even gonna get into that Pochettino thing.
No, but I'm saying, want more for yourself.
No, because it's still a process. We're literally 2 seasons. We're literally 2 seasons.
When Arsenal fans were spewing that stuff, you were talking us.
This is your 5th season. This is your 5th season.
How many
bro.
processes do you want though? It's been a decade, bro.
So what? So has it been a decade with Ten Hag?
No, but I'm saying it's been a decade since.
Yeah, and you can't rush these. You can't rush it, bro. You rush it, and then you see what happens.
So you just want it. So okay. So for Ten Hag, you'll be happy if you challenged.
I want us to win it.
So for Ten Hag, you just have to win.
I want us to win it, but I also understand if we don't because of where we are in the process.
Can I say that? What you just said?
Do you want to say that 5 seasons with
No.
Arteta? No. Answer me that question. Answer me that question. 5 seasons deep.
Tell me to answer a question you didn't answer my question.
Let me finish the question. 5 seasons deep with Arteta. You had the title run last season. Mm-hmm. Do you want to say that? Do you want to say that with Arteta?
I wouldn't say that.
So don't say that. So don't ask me silly questions then. Don't ask me silly questions. It's a silly question. Because you wanted to use that.
Okay, you can't pick and choose when you want to draw comparisons with Arsenal.
I'm not.
Because you're saying, you can't pick. Okay, yeah, he's had 2 years. Arteta's had 5 years. Because if we're gonna compare it, we have to compare every part of what's happened. And
but that doesn't make sense because literally we're a year into the Ten Hag reign. Mm-hmm. He said that there's a lot of things that when he first came in through the door, he said there's a lot of things that need to change. If you think he can change all of those things in 1 year,
no, I don't think he can. But what I would have said if I was a Man United fan is I want Erik ten Hag to win. We won the Carabao. I want him to do at least a Carabao and FA Cup, and I want us to have a very clear how we play football. No, I would have said something. That's what I would have said.
That's
if I was
cool
a United
for you.
Fan.
That's cool
but
for
you
you.
said
I want us to win the league.
Challenge.
I want us to win the league.
I corrected you. Now you changed your tune. When you first come here, you said, if he challenges, it's fine.
I want us to win the league. But I also understand if that doesn't happen this season because there's still things, especially in our squad. Our squad isn't complete yet. It's just not even close to the complete. It's not close to being complete. Mm. So if he doesn't win it this season, but as you said, you're correct in the sense that there needs to be the signs. There needs to be the signs there that it's heading in the right direction. It needs to be. I need to be seeing more building on the patterns of play that we had last season in terms of dominating the ball a bit more, scoring goals, which was our big Achilles heel last season. All of those things, like, we need to build on for next season. If I see those, then I can say, yeah, you know what, next season we have to win the league. Like the third season, I want to, like, winning the league is the requirement.
This one is not. It's not the requirement.
But I still want it.
Okay.
Because if you like, we've had too many seasons where we're okay with, as you said, finishing second or just getting Champions League. I think everyone, I think Ten Hag is doing that. Everyone at the club needs to higher their expectations. Like, they need to. If we're not going,
so we're in agreement then, because that's what I said at the start.
What did you say?
What you just said now.
Nah, don't. So what
everyone
did I
needs
say?
to heighten their expectations. I feel like you lot have been just quite content with, oh yeah, you know what, we finished second, we're gonna kick on. Gets to next October, we're not kicking on. You know what? At least we secured fourth and Liverpool didn't. Let's celebrate it. Like,
I feel like we said that. If you think you said that, then cool. But I feel like
that's more or less what I said.
I feel like you said something else.
Listen, let's end it there. Let's end it there. But just to summarize, everyone, the quick summary: Arteta is expected. There's more on Arteta's head than Erik ten Hag's head this season. And but what we spent most of this video saying, just outlining some clear objectives for Erik ten Hag.
Repeat the objectives. What are the objectives?
Banks has outlined some clear objectives for Erik ten Hag, and he said he wants Man United to challenge and more or less push for the chat. He would like them to win. He understands if they don't win, but he wants them to challenge this season. But then the season after, definitely he wants them to win.
I can rock with that.
Concluding, you said nothing.
You think so?
Yeah, you did. Technically, you didn't say anything.
I feel like you always say that, but I feel like I'm saying a lot.
All right, cool. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning into the video. Make sure you like and subscribe to TF3, and that's been us.
David De Gea, 7 shots on target.
He's saying,
7 goals. You're in goal.
Let's go! Get on, play now, man. You wanna play?
Oh, he's late it.
It's him! It's him!